Looks like they broke. They may have applied GHB to my wall socket or wall switches and stuff like that. Nah, it looks like they broke in. And so it kind of didn't work for them. They didn't expect me to go off before I got home. Right. I want to look to see if they're in the closets or anything. Yeah, you can't let them lull you into a false sense of security like nobody's in here, Right, that's one of their scams. Now I was testing it. So when I started broadcasting from the vehicle, so I wanted to see if that's what they were using to figure out that I wasn't home. Quite possibly. Again, it could be a psyop in itself. Turn my light on. All right, so I got to call this guy. My solar lamps are dead on arrival here. Okay. And when I have an email, they're dead. You're gonna tell me I have to send it back? I'm gonna pull it block this time because I don't care, man. I'll use metaphysics against all of you. If you don't like me saying fuck, that's too bad. If fuck stops you and stops your churches from raping children and causing sexualization in the community so that other people will rape children so you can point at them instead of your people, yeah, fuck you. Watch your shit go down, all of you. If that's the only word on earth that stops you, then fuck you. If fuck your family needs to happen, then fuck your family too. Three. Not fooling me because, at first I felt bad, but then I realized everybody says fuck. I'm watching videos. Everybody's saying fuck. Of course, Trump said fuck too. We're not like you more. You're the dangerous guy that says fuck. I've been harassed more than anybody on the planet. I'll tell you that right now. I'm the calmest and coolest person in the existence. Looks like they're broken. I can't be sure though. Yeah, they probably did this. Undid the can. No, maybe not. It's pretty accurate. Maybe they didn't. Actually, what's possible if they did? To tell you the truth, this would have never happened past 20 years ago if the government did what they were supposed to in the last 20 years, even once. Right. You get them fucking people out of law enforcement. We're all going to start naming names. All of you. Take them the fuck out. Get them out of the shit so we can stop drugs, so we can stop sex trafficking instead of playing a game with it. Make me famous over there. They're paying the money not to be arrested, and those sex traffickers and narcotics distributors, they're paying to have them taken out so they can be their territory. That includes social media people and tech bosses. How do you think they got that much money? In fact, that's the biggest laundry scheme on earth is techie businesses. No, I don't put up. I finally figured out what they were doing because I'm trying to avoid any impropriety or appearance of impropriety, so I leave places where they start harassing me. I finally figured out when I got sick is that they took away all my health stuff, right? And that's what it was. So that's why I went off about this. You're not so healthy, are you? And then they try this shit. Oh, he's using his healthful status to have sex with young girls and young boys. Like, I was the only guy in Naples that I think wasn't doing that. I agree. Naples, Florida. The conservative bastion. The conservative bastards. The only freaking city in Florida besides like Miami that had a trans club in like 2000. Right. Nothing against trans people. It's just they're all full of shit. The Naples people. Who do you think? What do you think? What kind of Florida? Criminal money. Dealing money. I watch them every time I come in the gym and they look at me with a cross-eyed. Right. Like the retired military special forces, spec op people. I'm like, yeah, that fucker's dirty. He fucking went over to the other side when he got out. Like, it's a fucking fine boss. My kid was full of corrupt government people and their criminal cronies. So they bring these like 14-year-old girls. They go, well, why would we bring 14-year-old girls? I have no fucking clue other than your lesbian cops are having sex with them, most likely. It's the strangest thing in the world. I swear to God. You look at the cop handling the young girl and she looks like a lesbian. Right? Every time. And then, like, after I started saying that, the psychic blip started coming in. Yeah, I see them rubbing on the girls. We can't say anything, we'll lose our job. Right. And it's the same people try to blackmail Trump, you know. What they're doing is they're pushing Trump into the system that says whoever we say is a pedophile, and whoever we say is not a pedophile is not a pedophile. Which means, you know, wealthy pedophiles like Epstein exist and they'll get away with it. Look, I have no clue whether Trump was a pedophile or not, but it leans towards he isn't. And the fact is, he definitely hasn't been one for quite a while, if he was ever. While people are out there right now paying people money to go after Trump and call him a pedophile that are pedophiles, active pedophiles. You think they keep you focused on Epstein? You know how many Epsteins exist in this world? Epstein's actually a mild one. I mean, you just watch the news. Oh, look at this photo here of Epstein. Look at this photo of Trump. It's nothing. We got active people having orgies in Naples, Florida, drowning like 12-year-olds in cocaine so they can have sex with them. Right. Half of them from another country, Romania, Russia. As long as they're paying big old M and Steve, right? Everything's okay then, right? And Master Angelo. You had no right to be in my family's life. Not a single one of you. Agreement. Sorry. Think about it. They tortured my mother, but she would do what they wanted. And then dare you to rip their head off. Well, like I said, sissy bitches, be in that house with me in there. I'll rip your fuck. And don't act like, oh yeah, we're going to come in because we have a warrant or something. No, you're not going to come in because you have a warrant because there's no reason to have one. Right. So they try to posture with that. I understand they were ready to write me up for trying to order a barricade device the other day, meaning that I might be doing something illegal. And all it was to hang a basket off of my bed. But I found finally once I ordered it, then I found what I was looking for and I unordered it. Right. But they'll go, oh, it looks like he's playing to barricade himself. Meanwhile, the people that are going to do that, oh no, they're out there. They're at the clubs with the cocaine and the 12-year-olds having a party. I agree. And then when it goes down, they go, well, that guy over there and that girl we were talking about, they're like that. That's why we have you watch them. So that doesn't happen. Well, then why didn't you tell us to watch that person? The one that actually committed the crimes. Oh, because we're not being paid to tell you that. The drug dealers and sex traffickers don't pay us. Right? H1Bers, X, Facebook, Blue Sky. Keep deporting them. See if you can cancel H1Bs. That'll be the next one. Cancel all the H1Bs. They either teach our people how to work those jobs or nobody works them. Right? Acting like our people can't work those jobs. I can run circles around Elon. I can run circles around Ellison. In fact, they use my stuff.
100%.
It's not that people can't. It's that they want the H1B in there because it's a scam. Oh, the tech world is the father and the mother of the population change out. They're the ones that put the Democratic Party into it. Right. Zuckerberg groveling at Trump. You know why? He committed felonies, Trump. Thousands of them against Republicans, including you. Acted like he's there just because he believes in it. Believe it when they walked into my retired life. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What the hell are they sending 14-year-olds? I mean, there's a small chance that 14-year-olds in Naples are actually perverted children trying to turn adults on. There's a chance at that. Their parents are like that. Right. But I doubt it. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, they find like I'm thinking I'm talking to real cops, you know? Here they're all freaking taking bribes. Right. So he found a real cop, he tried to kill him. That's the way it is. Right? Why aren't I dead? Because you haven't killed me yet. That's pretty stupid of you not to realize that fact. Why is John Luna dead? Because you killed him. I'll go through the video and see if I locked my door right. There was something wrong with the door earlier, so I may not have been able to lock it right. Right. I could give a shit whether you break in or not. You're going to hell, whether you do or don't. But if you do break in, you'll go to a bigger hell. Oh no, but you said fuck you, so we don't go to hell. But you understand? You said fuck you, so no longer do we go to hell. We are the holy ones now. Peter Thiel, the billionaire preacher. Hey, hey! He's going to tell us how not to covet other people's things. I mean, it's that sick. He could have picked something the first time he goes out preaching other than money and coveting. Right. Well, he's sick of Christians going, talking about his money, you know? It's like, well, they're coveting. What sinners? Elon, they're coveting us. Hope you had fun. Now, Walmart caused its own terrorism, causes its own shootings by harassing members of the public. Take it off on it, man. They even have they had a sex cult in Santa Fe, and they want to act like, oh, well, we just told you that because we just wanted you to say it so we could just credit you. No, I found that information. Fired a bunch of people. These are valuable places. Walmart, social medias are valuable places to criminals, man. Right? Especially extortionists like the FBI agents and stuff. Well, you wanted me to say fuck you. Well, that's strange, though. I mean, most people don't want somebody to say fuck you when it's a curse, you know. Oh, you won because I fucked you? Oh, okay. I believe it. It'll play out. I mean, you might still be a millionaire or a billionaire, but hey, you know, you're still fucked, and that will play out either here or in hell. Oh, you were testing me, and now I don't get my money because I said fuck you? Oh, how about this? Fuck you and fuck your money. I'll just keep doing that every day then. If that's where you want to be. This is what your game is. You keep fucking harassing me until I say fuck you and then say, oh, he's dangerous. He said fuck you. Well, you're stalking me. I think you're dangerous. It's because I'm mentally ill. No, that part is a joke. Obviously, anybody that has you do this to them every day for 35, 40 years would probably either be dead or in prison. So I'm actually not crazy. You are, all of you. Remember, your families are being included in this. Your families are now cursed again for some of you. Oh, you'll get paid your money. I'm sure somebody will pay you your money. I'm not paranoid. If I'm paranoid, I wouldn't even go out. Fuck you and fuck your families. Last time I did that, Mr. Oakes passed on, didn't he? Hopefully he won the devil because he's a big one to go to hell. Right. You think I missed that? Maybe one of your other so-called prophets will pass on. Agreed. Probably just devils anyway. Pulling the wool over everybody. And let me turn this on here. So they did it. They'll tell you some excuse where it's not, no, this happens every so often. I can't sell it to you. So what? These are psychological observations. They're designed to cause their victim to become paranoid. So, in reality, if I was paranoid, it doesn't matter, does it? Well, it does to a certain. I mean, they'll go to hell for it. Thank you, sir. This is how I know there's a spirit here. Could be the spirit of God. Could be another spirit. Couldn't find what I was looking for, and it said, "Well, you put it up on the top of the dash." And I look up, and there it is. Right. Not me. Thank you. So what they want me to say is this. They want me to say it's not me. I didn't do it. That's what they want me to say. This is what they push into my mind. Now, I can't tell you I'm what a satellite and ultrasonic or just, metaphysics. They put that in their victim's head. So the victim will say it. They're just repeating it. It isn't like they're not saying, hey, say this. They're not doing that. They just keep repeating it at possibly an ultrasonic level, but they're definitely doing it, via metaphysics. Thank you, sir. I'd give a shit less. You weren't going to pay me any money. You'd already paid me if you're going to pay me. In fact, I should get paid money for saying fuck you. Yeah. Again, I probably would have, if you let some of the spies do what you all do for me, you won't let them. Right? Like, they'd have made me viral. Right? Podcasting, you all increasing fervor, including taking me out of the massage. So you knew I could have went viral. Right? Find something. No, and then they launched Bongino. I mean, I'm not against Bongino, but that's how it happened. I'm telling you. They killed me, and then they gave it to Bongino. I mean, I was just starting. I don't know, how big I could have been, but all right. My broadcasting was way better. I mean, they really killed it. Good. So that's how they got the idea from me, from what I was doing. When they put out, somehow they contacted Bongino and they did it. I'm actually the brains behind Bongino, the Bongino show. However it happened. No, obviously they killed me and put his show out. Right. Now I'm sure of it. Right. Fuck you and fuck your families. It's that simple. You can get pissed all you like over you. I don't care if you got a 2-year-old. Your 2-year-old dies. That's it. Poof, gone. I really don't give a shit. If my family wasn't so strong, we'd have been dead, like John. And you've got 12-year-olds to kill themselves. You think it's funny, all of you, because you're going after their father or their mother. You could do it to my kids. See, I couldn't be around my kids because you do that to them. You put them on drugs. You'd make them whores. Right. Fuck you and fuck your families. No, it isn't a test, dude. A test would have ended long ago. Actually, if you talk to the agents off the record, they'll tell you I passed every one of the tests. That's the scam. Right. Yeah, you wish you were in the house, fuckhead. I'd rip your fucking shitty head off. Punk bitch. I didn't check the telephone. The Talazar! We love you, Talaz! I didn't check the Talazar. They could have been hiding in the Talazar. You think Samson was like your preacher? You think Abraham and Melchizedek were like your preacher? Is that what you think? People that would cut somebody's head off? They were like your preacher? The pussy bitch that pays people money to break into people's apartments and houses and drug them into sexuality? Read. You ever read about Melchizedek and Abraham? You know who they really were? Themselves over their head. I'm the only one that understands Abraham alive, most likely. It's not about Judaism or Islam or anything like that. It's about all of us. Right? Oh, but if I wouldn't have done this, I would have gotten the money. This is their thing. Oh, here's that thing by that Emily woman. That psyop they did at that rental. Right. Emily, Penn Station. I hung on to this one. She was psyoping me. Cafemanagement.com. Or something like that. 405-755. By now. The one dude that was in the way, he was the real employee. He felt so shitty. He couldn't look at me in the eyes. He was like using the copy machine. And it just was like, if he could disappear, he would. He was just like, he was just like, I mean, she said some stuff that was obviously psyop. Right. Yeah, it's got her signature on it. It's got her handwriting. Do an exemplar. Nah, I can't be sure whether they broke in. I'll see if I'm missing something. If I'm missing a part from the thing I'm building, then that's definitely right. That would be something they would do. Well, what I was doing was I wasn't broadcasting to see if that's how, like, they weren't calling one another. They would just wait to hear that I was on broadcast and then go to the house or apartment. So that could possibly be it, which means they're using probably a cloaking mechanism, or it's one of the cops calling somebody. Right. And they go, why would we do that? Because you're who I say you are. You're protecting narcotics distributors, sex traffickers, foreigners, who are all of the above. I never told you this, but that woman, Luna's girlfriend, the first thing I came out of this thing was that she was working for foreign governments like the UK. She'd go overseas for her job, but they were grooming her to take out American employees. And there are others. She worked for the UK. They go overseas to make deals. Right. And the spies overseas take care of them over here. That's why they work for social media. The foreign spies set them up with the H-1Bers, who they're putting in anyway. Right. So don't let any social media tell you that they're against the population change out. They're going to placate Trump until it's over, and they're going to keep this. That's why they had Trump make that $1 million visa, like bring their people in. But see, those are the people that are taking over. Those are the bosses that hire the foreigners and block the Americans. And it's also metaphysical. The H-1Bers are the ones that are killing your kids and addicting them to drugs and making them prostitutes while their kids study at the highest level schools because online, that's what's going on. They're being groomed for that online. Well, your kids are being groomed for failure. Sex addiction, drug addiction, you name it. Those H1Bers are evil. Smash the narrative, put them all out of law enforcement. They're corrupt. They're playing all of you. They're creating the crime that they're putting you into to solve. Right. They can tell you where to go because they're causing it. But believe you me, there's somebody out there that's steering you away from. And that's the people they are and the people that pay them. No, it's not because I broadcast my vehicle. There they are again. No, this must be the reason that they're doing it then. You broadcast from, therefore they're trying to teach you not to broadcast from your vehicle. Oh, you kill little children, all of you? You other people that you psychologically bonk in the mind? And this is what you want to say about me? And this is what you care about, all of you? They got no control over their operations. They created Omar Mateen, and then they go, well, of course, because he's gay, so he must be gay because he's talking about it. The actual gay people, the people that pay them. Right. I understand Mueller and Tenet were gay. That's how they got them big jobs. Knob job led to the big job when they were younger. Young tykes in the FBI and CIA. Same way the other women that we know. I hate women because I know that you had sex with everybody in the FBI. So you can become so powerful that somebody like Elon or Zuckerberg or whoever would hire you. Like I said, Smock is probably the only judge that didn't have sex with someone else that he's not supposed to have sex with. Maybe Bosberg. Bosberg looks like a straight arrow. Oh, Bosberg, whatever. He really is. He's like a judicial Greek geek. That's why you don't like him, right? He's trying to do it right. He's wrong on a lot of it, but he's still trying to do what he thinks is right. Right. And other judges kind of the women judges are a little bit squirrely, more so than the men. Well, because the Supreme Court will shut them down. They'll still like rule on everything around it when it's obviously the same kind of thing, right? Now they're playing games. I'm not anti-law enforcement, I'm anti-corruption. I told you that. And when Walmart's corrupt, it's corrupt. I mean, it just boggles the mind how they got away with sexualizing me in those places. It's not bait operation. You can call it that, but it's a sexualization operation. It's a CIA type operation. If it was investigation, it would have been run differently. In fact, I passed the investigations. Right. No, I was never like that kind of investigator in the government. Like I knew, like, oh, he's a tough guy to investigate because he knows everything. I didn't know anything. All I knew is somebody was in the courthouse doing something crazy, and the judges were reacting to it. That's all I knew, and I was being followed. Right. I had no idea that my coworkers were engaged in KGB technology. I had information that somebody in Arizona, a group in Arizona was doing that, but of course they called it something else. Again, we're just investigating a cold. No, it was KGB. Money. Filthy bastards. Bitches. KGB took over Baltimore, but it is the billionaires too. That's how it works. That, there's a little bit of disconnection now, but all those years, that's who puts them in, the Russians and the Chinese. That's who put all the billionaires in. Believe you me. And then some UK and all of that. They're all part of it. Saudis put some people in. It's not American interest at all. Not a. No, fucking Walmart kills your kids, man. Turns your kids into shoplifters if they could. They think it's funny. They're that sick.